Okay, my name is Linda.
Okay.
I'm a graphic designer.
Okay.
I have my own graphic corporation.
Okay.
And I'm a graphic designer for Lancelot Imasuen, who is a famous Hollywood film director. So.
Oh, I know Lancelot, yeah. So you're based here in the States?
Yes.
Okay. So you've been here since what, yesterday? Were you at the event yesterday?
I came in on Thursday.
Okay.
I've been here for all of the events and everything.
So how many panels did you attend?
I attended two.
Okay.
Two, but then I stayed to see some of the guest speakers.
Okay. So the two you attended are which ones?
The fashion, there was one of fashion, and the first forum that had some distinguished speakers. Yeah.
Okay. So you're familiar with Nollywood?
Yes,
basically.
And of course the film.
The film. Okay, let's kind of talk about the film panel, so you can put us, in line with your take of it. You attended it.
Yes.
What do you think about this topic, and what's your take on it?
My take is that a lot of information was given. I think it highlighted points that some of us take for granted, especially with piracy. A lot of the times we kind of brush it aside as a crime. We don't really look at it as big of a deal as it is, but it is affecting, our directors, and we are asking them to produce these movies, but if they're not getting paid, they may go on strikes, and and it's fair because they're not getting the support that they need, so we need to change some things up. So, yeah.
And about how many Nigerian films or how many film jackets or have you designed? Have you designed some Nollywood jackets before?
This is my first Nollywood.
I see.
Kind of project. Yeah,
okay.
With him. It's my first Nollywood.
So, looking at this panel, I mean, you see a lot of young, this is like a futuristic Africa, Then, knowing that based on the information they've articulated about Nollywood, where do you see Nollywood? How do you see Nollywood in the next 5 years from your own perspective?
Well, my perspective is this: if the piracy changes, then we're going to see, in a positive way, like a decline in piracy. I believe we're going to see Nollywood grow to a point to where it can compete internationally with ease. Even if we stay traditional, it can still compete internationally. But if the piracy continues, we may not get the growth that we could have probably received without the piracy.
But don't you think that, these are business school students with high-end, abilities.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they can employ some new techniques or direction to the business. So the fact that they are more or less endorsing Nollywood, do you think is a step in the right direction? Do you see what's the level of potential you see in this relationship or the synergy?
Well, to me, the potential is limitless. It just depends on the commitment of the individuals.
Okay.
So, depending on what people do after this point, that is really what's going to give the better picture than my opinion.
So, have you been to Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess you are in the mix with Nollywood.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you how it goes.
you can't beat if you're hanging with Lancelot. He's the man.
Yeah, he's awesome.